Today we are going to be going over how to use the Autosnap app, and we're going to start off by the simple step of checking in and checking out to your dealership. So the thing you're going to want to look out for is who you're servicing for the day, and this will vary depending on how many dealerships you have under your username. So today we're going to use this as an example. We have John Eagle Acura logged in right now, and so all you're going to want to do when you get to your lot, as soon as you arrive to your dealership lot, is you're going to go ahead and select the dealership you're servicing. Once you've selected the dealerships you're at accurately, you're going to click in the check-in status. Once you have checked in, it says you are all checked in, and you're going to begin to the next step. What that check-in process is going to do is notify the dealership that you have arrived and are ready to start the day of service. Now, the final thing you need to do when you are at your dealership is the checkout process to let the dealership know that you are complete with your day of service at that dealership. And we'll show you that right now. All you have to do is click checkout. Once that checkout process is done, they will receive another notification signifying that you've completed your dealership for the day. So one of the other important things that I do want to go over for the software usage is your missing photo report. This is a step that you're going to want to take before you get to your lot. It's going to help you assess what cars need to be done. It's going to be a physical form that you can have on hand. You don't necessarily need it. That's where the priority list is going to come in handy once you start the walk the lot process. The first thing you're going to want to do is select the dealership you're going to be servicing. We're using John Eagle Acura as the example. We're going to go scroll down. We're going to go to missing photo reports. We're going to go ahead and type in the email. I'm doing my email. When doing these missing photo reports, always send it to yourself so you can get it. Once you have sent that report over, I'm going to hop in over onto the desktop version and print out that no photo or the missing photo report. So once I know that it's there, I verified that it's there, I'm going to go ahead and download the missing photo report. I'm going to go ahead and view report. It's going to open up. It's going to generate the report. Could take 1 to 5 minutes on the report, but it's all done. You are going to click download. Once you have downloaded that report, you're going to open it up on your desktop. And again, this is the physical copy version. Once you have done that, you're going to go ahead and click print. I'm going to select the printer that I have. I have now printed out my missing photo report. Now here are some key tips with this missing photo report if you have the physical copy. With this physical copy, the first thing you want to do, depending on the lot size that you have, you will always want to work off of the older units first, working down towards the newer units. The older units that are on the lot are showcasing certain ages that need to be taken care of, and you need to document it. There is a notes section on the side here, which I will share the digital copy of this example today on how to document what you find. If it says not found in the key track, if it's in detail, you will document all of this stuff. You can also do all of this digitally, which most of you guys should be doing. This is an alternative version to do in case some dealerships want physical copies or they're wanting to see what's going on the lot that day of. This is the alternative. Now again, digital is going to be the priority way to do it because they will also receive that in an email. Now there will be a digital trail and not being left with loose paper. But we are giving you options to do this as long as you're doing the work right, as long as you're documenting everything, making sure that the dealership knows exactly where every single vehicle is at so we can best attend to their needs as best as we possibly can. So for this portion, we are going to cover how to do the priority shot list. So now we are going to go over how to add a car to the priority list. What this priority list is as you're walking the lot, you're creating a list of cars you're going to be attending to. And all you're going to have to do is we're going to go ahead and use the new side as an example. We're going to go ahead and type in the stock number of one of these older units, which is a loaner at this location, SL 006605. You're going to go ahead and click done. All you're going to want to do to add that vehicle to your priority list as you're walking the lot to see which ones need to be done. Of course, double check your white circles on the interior side of the vehicles, which will be on that top left corner of the car to indicate those have been shot, as well as your labels and buyer's guides is another way to check when it comes to the used side of vehicles to know that those have been shot as well. Those are more of a backup. Definitely prioritize putting that white little circle in the top left corner. I always want to reemphasize that because that's very important, especially when you're walking the lot. You're trying to be as efficient and as best as you possibly can, so you're going to directly to the vehicles that do not have a white circle. So we're going to add this to priority list. All you have to do is click that orange white plus sign on the right hand side. Vehicle has now been added to the queue. You're going to do that every single time you find a car that is off of your no photo list, whether you're looking at it on the digital side, which, like I said, with it being like this, all that missing photo report is to print out one of these physical copies, because it will update them with this information. As you can see on this one, which I'll leave on the digital file on the screen, it will say one of my shooters had completed one of the new cars on the lot, and it'll say completed. You mark that indicator on there, which I'll show you right now. All right, so now that we have gone to the key machine, let's say you did not find the key. There's going to be several options to click on when you click on that priority list. So with this being said, we're going to go here. We're going to let it load. So as you can see, it says no status. You're going to click on it. The key machine said key not found. So what you're going to do is keys unavailable or not found. Either or will work really good. We're going to go ahead and do this. Once you do that, all you have to do is click save. Now, we're going to also touch on this too. If you are doing labels and buyer's guides, what you're going to do is you're going to queue the window stickers, and you're going to add it to the queue here. You're going to also do the same thing for the buyer's guide. Now, all this process will still need to be done on the laptop. You are able to do it. I am going to show you a bulk printing method that you can do straight from the laptop as well, and we'll give you a preference on that in a separate video. Now, keep in mind, with new cars, you won't have labels or buyer's guides, but you could have addendums, so you can queue up your addendums in this in the app. So now that I've updated it, all I got to do is click save. Now, in this case, you would click send to dealer. I don't need to do that right now because that's not what we're doing. But you just send the dealer the report. The point of contact will be already filled out for your dealership, so they will receive an email of everything that you accomplished and where everything was at for that day. This is going to help maintain a great relationship with the dealership, being very transparent where everything is at, giving them the whole list so they can attend to things that are still in service or still in detail. They will be able to attend those needs as fast as they possibly can. And just a quick example, so say you are heading to a second dealership. What you're going to want to do is click your dealership, head to that second dealership. You've arrived. You want to start that process all over again. You're going to walk the lot. You're about to walk the lot. You're going to go ahead and click check in. It'll notify them via email that you have checked into their dealership. Once you've checked in, go off your no photo report. If you decided to print a version out that's on hand, add the vehicles as you're going, and you see the vehicles that are on the 0 on the priority list, because that's going to give them the best accurate representation of what is physically on that lot. The no photo report is everything that they have in the inventory. The priority list will give you everything that you walked on the front lot and anything that's on the exterior side of the building or the interior side of the building that are available to shoot. And again, all you got to do to wrap up the day is click checkout and you are done. It'll also notify them again that you've checked out. You send that report over, that priority report, and you can have two ways of doing it. If you're doing it with the phone, there'll be a breakdown of how to upload the pictures with the phone, and then step 2 is how to upload on the desktop version for the photos.